Hi, everyone. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that is feeling like there's a lot of heaviness right now in the world. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's feeling very powerless every time I turn on the TV and I see what's going on. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's feeling so many different heavy emotions come up that I'm not always sure how to navigate. And so today I wanted to share this tapping sequence. If you have been in the same boat, if you've been feeling like you're overwhelmed with everything that you see coming in on social media, on news stations, on the radio, and you are struggling with that feeling of powerlessness in how to go about it all. So we're just going to start, as always, taking just one moment to ground into our bodies and really feel present in our body right now. So closing your eyes, if that feels comfortable for you, connecting to your sit bones and feeling how your sit bones are making contact with the surface beneath them. If you have your feet on the ground, feeling like or connecting to the feeling of each part of your foot as it connects to the floor. You can even lift your feet up one foot at a time, maybe lift up the top part of the foot and just press it back down, but really allowing every part of your foot to connect to the surface below and feeling that connection, allowing yourself to be grounded in that way. Taking a nice, easy breath in and exhaling it out with an audible sigh. Feeling some of that energy release from your body. Maybe one more time, let's do that. That felt really good. And we're just gonna rub our wrists together. This is a really nice grounding technique. Feeling the heat and the friction as you rub, and then twisting and grabbing opposite wrists and letting your arms fall into your lap as they may. One more breath in, sighing it out. We're going to go to the side of the hand as always. This is our karate chop point. We always start with our karate chop point. We're tapping right below the pinky line here and repeating after me as long as you feel like it resonates for you. Even though I'm feeling so powerless with all the things that are going on in the world, I choose to sit with myself and be present with these feelings. Even though I'm feeling all of this powerlessness right now, every time I turn on the radio and I hear the news, every time I go on social media, it just feels like so much that I can't do anything about. And I choose to be present with all the emotions going on inside of me. I'm feeling so powerless right now. There are so many things going on in the world, and I can't do anything about almost any of them. And I'm choosing to sit with myself in this moment and be present for all the feelings that come up. Moving to the inside of the eyebrow, and don't forget to breathe as you are tapping through the points as well. I feel so powerless. Every time I turn on the TV, underneath the eye, every time I go on social media, underneath the nose, There's so much going on in the world right now. At the chin. And honestly, all of it is so heavy. At the collarbones. And I start to question humanity as I see everything that unfolds. Underneath the arms, people hurting each other. At the ribs, right underneath the chest, lives are being destroyed. At the top of the head, lives are being taken every day. Inside of the eyebrow, so much destruction. Outside of the eyebrow, sometimes I can't believe that other human beings are capable of all of this. Underneath the eye, sometimes I'm in disbelief that we could be doing this to each other. Underneath the nose, sometimes it feels like way too much to process. At the chin, sometimes it just feels like a nightmare. At the collarbones, and I feel this heaviness in my heart that I just can't shake. Underneath the arms, this tightness in my chest that won't go away. At the ribs, and sometimes it really makes me lose faith in other human beings. At the top of the head, because if we could be doing all of these atrocious things, then what does that say about us? Inside the eyebrow. And I also feel so powerless. Outside the eyebrow. Like, what can I do to change any of this? Underneath the eye. What can I do to really make a difference? Underneath the nose. Who can I talk to that will hear me out? At the chin. I just want it all to stop. At the ribs. And I want to believe that as human beings, we're capable of better. Underneath the arms. I want to believe that we could reverse all this destruction and pain. At the ribs. And instead of continuously being divided by anger, that we can unite in love instead. The top of the head. It's really hard to feel this powerless. Inside of the eyebrow. It's really hard to witness all this pain and suffering. outside the eyebrow. When will the world wake up and realize that we're capable of more than this? Underneath the eye, this heaviness in my body and heart. Underneath the nose, I give myself permission to feel it. At the chin, recognizing that this is the human experience. Underneath the collarbones, I'm choosing to sit with my pain instead of pushing it away. Underneath my arms, I'm choosing to allow my pain to be here. At the ribs, I'm choosing to allow myself to feel it all. The top of the head, knowing that these heavy emotions have a place here as well. Inside the eyebrow, and holding them with compassion. Outside the eyebrow, holding compassion for the world, for everyone that's struggling. Underneath the eyebrow, just allowing yourself to feel the emotions that are coming up right now as you're saying these things, acknowledging that the way that you feel has a place, not necessarily pushing it away. Underneath the nose, allowing myself to feel and hold this grief and sorrow in my heart. The chin, for everyone in the world that's suffering. Underneath the collarbone, sending love to all the people that are suffering. Underneath the arms, and allowing myself to feel that love right now. Allowing it to hold my pain. At the ribs, acknowledging that I might not be able to change what is in the world, but I can always change the way that I show up in the world. And seeing the beauty and strength in that. Taking a nice easy breath in, sighing it out. Placing both hands on the heart. Just maybe holding your heart a little bit. feeling the temperature on your chest, feeling the warmth, the soothing sensation. And I thank you for tapping with me today.